hot in here. There we go. I'll make sure my yep, okay. Making sure it was on this screen. So yeah, I'm just building some little pixel furniture here. Let's do some. I was kind of looking at this chair to get the idea of 1500s Gothic furniture or medieval style furniture. Medieval. And this seems to have like it sort of has like a little flower pattern in it. So I thought I'd do something like that. It's going to be a chair. Is it going to be a chair? Let's see. Change. Let's go right here and darken this. Oh, my mouse double clicked. I double clicked. I'll quit it now. There. This one. I gotta flatten it first. It's hot in here right now. Whew. It feels a bit humid today outside. My allergies are still kicking my tail. It's kicking my booty. You know what? Cancel that for a second. On this chair, it's got this little pattern right here. Look like little dowel rods. It's kind of. Let's see if I can't maybe do the same thing or something similar. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm drowsy. Took some Benadryl for the allergies. Undo that. I'm going to flip this. Was it 26 wide? 26. Oh, I'm just going to flip the pattern because it's already that's already a wood pattern. I have some wood pattern here, wood texture. So I'm trying to make everything very similar, but some of it's going to have different different texture. Let's see if I can kind of emulate that design with the little dowels in here. I'm off by one. That's okay. It's fine, don't worry about it. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab some of this lighter wood, paste it, take it back over. There we go. Flatten it. And whoops, eyedropper. Put a little shadow in some of this. Get in there. I need to move this up some, the whole image, because I'm gonna put feet on it. It's got to have legs. And Let's see, this is 32 by 48. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might work. I'll have to see. So I'm gonna put the legs in this little bottom section in here. Something similar to that. Oops. It's pretty hot here today. Let's go grab this. Take a peek at that. Yeah. I'm just in here sweating. Whew. Horrible. I don't know what the temperature is today either. I think it's not that hot. It's just humid. Humidity. I don't know. It shows 90. 90 is pretty hot actually. For living in the van here. Yeah, it's 90 today. It's gonna be 93 tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday, 93. Ugh. It's an ick weather. Well. Drink plenty of water. Let's see. It looks like there's a little star sort of cut out in here, and like some little windows. Got little windows. So we'll kind of do the star shape. That's good enough. Let's see here. Subtract. No. Subtract. There we go. I can't do it perfect, but we can kind of try. How? Nah, it's definitely not going to be perfect. Do the little dinky window thing over here. Okay, I want to darken these. I'm just using my select tool and changing the highlights and shadows on it. There you go. Don't look much like a chair, but let's change where the chair arms would be. Like up here. Where the seat would be. It's looking a little more like a chair. Change the color of this down here a little bit. Yeah. I'm not gonna make this image probably doesn't have a cushion on here. I don't know if I'm assuming it would have had a cushion because you know they had fabric and stuff back then. I don't think it would have been a flat chair like that. That would be so painful to sit on. So I'm gonna do like a red cushion or some type of color. I don't know. Let's darken this back here a little bit too. Do a little gradient shadow. Yeah. Oh, I want to do the flower pattern in there, but I'm going to put a cushion on this first. A cushion. What kind of cushion? Probably red. Sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change something here. I'm going to change this to be a bit thinner because this doesn't make me think of a chair for some reason. Let's go in one. Okay, it's a little better. And I'm going to bring this up one. Oh, come on. Here we go. It's kind of looking like a chair. And I think I'll shrink this back piece a little. Just by taking off this and this. Yeah. And stretch these out. Okay. Now let's try to get a sort of a flower pattern in the back of the seat. And I wonder if I should bow the seat, make it rounded in the back. Round. See, let me see if I can do that. I should move too. Let's select it first here. Select it all. I don't need the cushion, but I need this part. I'm going to cut this in half. Oops, I went too far. Cut that in half. There we go. I'm going to make a... Oh yeah, I put some of my personal paintings in here. This is a lighthouse, my twisted tree and my tree roots. I think I showed this one yesterday, but I shrink my pictures down to make the lighthouses. Here's the original pictures. These are some paintings that I did. I did this one in 2007, I think it was. A lighthouse painting. These are on real canvas, and I just kept the photos. Well, thank goodness for Facebook, because I usually posted my paintings on there for family to see. But I lost my original prints that I had. And this one was done. Oh, I can't even tell when that was done. Here's my twisted up tree. It's a twisty. But these are just regular acrylic paintings. And then I have the roots over here. I don't have that one full size in here. I'd have to go find it where I put it at. But yeah, I've always loved painting, and the funny thing is that I didn't really start painting until I was in my 20s. It's not something I did every day, you know. You know what? Darken that like that, yeah. We're gonna bow this chair around to make it look kind of rounded, maybe. Get off me, fly. You fly, don't bother me. I know they don't exactly fit that, but that's okay. And then oops. My buddy's gone to town today, so I thought I'd kind of sit back and relax a little bit. cut the shadow out here. There's a little leftover shadow of that thing. Now I wonder how I can do those little flower patterns. Just little pixels, I suppose. Fixed size, 1 by 1. Let's try it and see. Oh gosh. 1. So do the petal in the middle, and then hands off. Kind of like that. Yeah, I want to paint those a different color. Oops, something thumping out here. So we'll do one flower in the middle. I wonder what color to make it. Probably red. Oh, that is a bright red. Let's not do that bright. Let's do. Matter of fact, let's copy that, undo that, paste it, and then we'll adjust it. Yeah, kind of pinkish. That looks good. Okay. Now I can paste out that same one over and over. Let's see, let's come over to here maybe. 60. It is so hot in here, I'm sweating. Sweaty. I'm just gonna put one out here. Not really. Yeah. It's got a little pattern. This kind of looks like a heart pattern when it's zoomed out. Can I put one down here? No. I can, but I have to cut off a little bit. Oh, I got it fixed. I'll go with this instead. So yeah, I'm just doing some little furniture for my game. I thought I'd help bring it to life, you know, a little bit more. And I'm enjoying working on it, so gives me something to do when I'm not doing anything. I gotta cut off those 3 too. Darn. Decided don't. Okay, we're done with that, I think. Sure. I wouldn't mind changing the color of it a little bit, the wood. Though. To more of a reddish color wood. Yeah. Just add a little right now. I don't like that. You know what? Just take out green and blue. Okay. That'll work. Save this. So I need this little wardrobe things here. These go up against the wall. I've already got it sort of in the game here. You can see them. You see the one against the wall. This is a bathroom. Actually, I'll just show you. I'm decorating this house, so can I show you what it looks like? I had to put an extra lap for a bathroom area, so I've got a little sink and basin. You know, it's like a bowl of water that the basins that they would have used back in the 1500s or whatever. So you get our bed. Here's one of the wardrobes against the wall. Which it probably would have had more decoration to it, but and you can kind of see the bathroom. You got the old iron tub with the feet, and then a modern looking sink cabinet with a basin on top, and a place to sit where you get undressed or whatever, and, hop in the tub. Then you got the wardrobe thing against the wall here. Maybe they put towels or something in it. I don't know. But it's slowly coming along. I mean, I'm enjoying doing all this. I gotta think of what to put in some of these other rooms. There's a hole in the floor there. Whoopsie. Got a little wine rack over here, cabinets, kitchen area for cooking. I need to take like this one out though. It's kind of in the way. Can't see the stove behind there. If I can find out what layer it's on. There it is. So let's take that one out. Yeah. And we might move the stove over a little. We got another one of those there. You know what? Take that out too. I do. I did the wrong thing. Cut. Paste. Yeah, we'll move it right there. So they can see this a little better. I saved this project too. Hey, Mama Gamer. It's always nice to listen to you while I edit. Hey, what's up, Ashes and Chaps? Yeah, I'm just working on my game while I can here. I'm roasting today. It's hot. It's hot out here. Looks like I have something up against my stove there. This little glitch. So, I mean, a person would never see it, but I wonder if I should move that table. Can't go over here. Hey. This house is meant to be dark like this, so get off me, fly. The fly landed on my nose. Fly's like, oh look, nose. It's a Victorian style home. It's just old and creepy. I'm laying in here a puddle of sweat. Good grief. Where's my fly swat? Come here, you son of a turd burglar. It's a turd burglar. They're turd burglars. It's too hot to close my door to keep any. It's like occasionally a fly will come in and aggravate the piss out of me. Get out of here. Where'd you go? It's a little bitty fly too, a little tiny one. It's not like a big one. I want to make me some orange juice here. I'm roasting. Let's see here. That's grapefruit. I'll take grapefruit. Grapefruit is fine. I need some sugar though. Put with it. Yeah, I was doing some editing, so I thought it was, or doing some editing on my game. Thought I would, you know, stream it. Do. Get the orange. So I got grapefruit / orange juice. Should be pretty good for me. I doubt these little crystal things are any good for you though. It's like dehydrated crystals from onion, or from oranges. I don't know why I said onion. Make some onion juice. That sounds really good. I don't have any sugar to put in though, so this is gonna suck. It's just gonna be bitter. Pour some water here. Try not to spill it on me. Spilled water on me yesterday. Trying to make this stuff. Should be good. I have to go get more drinking water. Oh boy. Do. Shake it up. So I'm always buying these. Always buying these big brisk teas, and so I put those little. Make me a drink out of it. Those drinks are sour though. But, you know, should be fairly healthy for me. My eyes are a little bit itchy today. Not as bad as yesterday though. Thank goodness. They don't look all puffy. Well, they are a little bit. So I think about. Let me see what the other types of furniture they had back in the day. On the wrong screen. So there's a lot of wardrobes, chairs, couches, things like that. I don't even know what this is. Some weird chairs. You got the beds with the canopies. Probably do need to make one of those. Yeah, we can do that bed. I've been meaning to make another bed anyway. This one's just like a normal bed. But I've been meaning to make a one with a canopy. So we'll take this one as a base because we're going to get the mattress and the pillow drawn. Take it over here. Hey, Emru. I don't know why don't know why it hides all those for. I think YouTube hides the. I guess it's like it thinks it says held for review. It thinks you're just spamming the things, I guess. Anyways, let's build another bed here. We're gonna make this one a little bit taller. Did you get 2M views? 2M? No idea. Welcome in. The 2 million? Oh, who, me? Probably not. I'm lucky to get like 100 views. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky to get 100 views myself. Let's create this bed. I want to make this bed a little shorter because I got to do some stuff here to it. Oh, dang it. Cut. No, what? I'm trying to cut this. There. Now paste it. Yeah. Still did it wrong. Okay. Flatten this image. Cut this. Paste. No, not copy. Cut this. Paste it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So we're gonna move this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flatten it, deselect it, and make sure my shadow is not getting jacked up over here. Okay, I think it's still normal. Hope you do soon. Yeah, I wish I would. Mr. Cool Dude. You look like an actor, but I can't quite remember. I can't quite put my finger. Yeah, sometimes. When I was younger, people called me Jack Sparrow. It's kind of funny. Actually, there was a lady at Blockbuster. She's like, you know, you look like. Oh crap! Because I had the when I was younger, I had the gothic look going on, and she's like, you remind me of Edward Scissorhands. And then she's like, yeah. She's like, you do. She's like, if your nose was a little different, you'd look like Jack Sparrow. If my nose is a little longer. Phew, that's sour. That grapefruit to orange juice mix. Okay, I gotta move this over. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Flatten this. Let's see. We're gonna change the legs of the bed. So we just cut that one off, and this one. We're doing a bed. I'm gonna stretch this shadow down also. Select that. Okay, I'm burning up, man. This hell is so hot. Yeah, Ashes is a pirate. That's what Mama. I think Mama Gamer kind of hints at that all the time too. I'm a pirate. I kind of live like a pirate, except I'm not in a ship. I'm in a van. I don't pirate stuff though. So yeah, that would be the bad way. Let's see. I need to stretch that out. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some bed rails here, or the legs for the bed, I guess. I'm kind of looking at these old beds. This one's a little bit too much. This one's kind of cool. You know, something like that's fine, but not up top here. I don't like that. Maybe something like this one, or this one. This one's perfect right here. So that's kind of cool. I'll do this section a little different. Cool bed, yeah. It's the old Gothic beds. I call him pirate. Oh yeah, I know. that's what I was telling the Imru there. It's a pirate's life for me. Let's see. I'm gonna move this up because that should be higher, and square bed posts on the bottom. Wait, how much higher should that be? Okay, that's pretty good. We can leave that right there. I'm gonna paint this in with the wood color here. Do. Let's go a little darker. We'll paint around the edges a little bit. This will mostly be, this is the pillow end, so this end would be against the wall somewhere. So I don't have to paint this too dark on this side. Tis hot out here. It is. Copy that one. Now let's see what type of patterns does that have on it. I can't really see this image, but there's a little bit of some patterns in there. So we can kind of go do that a little bit. Just draw a couple lines through here. It looks like a barrel. Just do a little. Oops. Let's do a little pattern. Why does it keep going up one? There you go. That'll work. I'm going to take this square piece here and stretch it out. Oops. Flatten, cut, and paste. Well, that looks rounded, so I don't want this shadow to be back here. Be right back. I see. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you your bookcase is so super cute. Yeah, he was lurking. Yeah, yeah, it came out pretty good. It came out pretty good with all the books. So I tried to do a different variety of how it all came. You know how it all looked. I did the bathtub and the sink basin this morning before I started streaming, and then this cabinet and this cabinet this morning also. I was waiting on my buddy to see what he wanted to do today, but he's got to go pick up a battery for his camper and in Williams, and he said he'd be back in about like 4 hours or something. I was like, all right, man. I said I'll be here. Be here working on my stuff. So I'm gonna paint this in, and we're gonna stretch. Let's see here. Yeah. Just go in one. Stretch this down to the floor. And flatten it. Now grab the pencil and this color. Bring out the little flare that's there. Actually, I should do these in these colors. Actually, the fastest way to do that is this. Cut, paste, stretch. Deselect. No, not duplicate. Deselect. There you go. That's how I keep getting the darker shadows over here. That's what I was trying to watch. Make sure I don't do that. If I don't hit the... If I hit the wrong key, I end up duplicating it instead of duplicating the whole image. Anyways, put a little... Oops, wrong color. Put a little flare out here. And I can darken up the back side of this a little. Actually, under here too. And then we'll... Whoop, we got a windstorm coming through. Shaking the bed. Grab this light color, go on top of here. And on top of here. A little bit here, I guess. Sure. Maybe a little bit here. Okay, I want to put some kind of pattern in here. The pattern doesn't have to be anything too major. Oops. Subtract. There you go. Just darken this. Super tired. Click OK. Dun, 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 dun. darken that back here. Oops. Huh. It's the same color. There we go. Okay, I just want one part of the bed rail. You know, copy that. Copy. Let's see, let's not copy this little area though. Paste it. There we go. Gotta fix that shadow right there. Oh, went too far. And there probably should be a shadow in here too. I'll put a sheet on this bed. Or a blanket rather. I don't know how, but let's think here for a second. I need to do these posts. And so how would I do those? Let's come up right here. Okay, I need to figure out how high I can go. I was going to stick with like 128 and or 96, yeah. Yeah, up here would be the top of it, right in here. So 96 minus 16 is 48, I think. No, 64. So it gotta be 64. Is it really? Hold on a second. No, it's 80. Yeah. I was thinking. 80 right there. Okay, that'll be where my post is. Bed post. Roasting. Some little pixel art. 112. No, I meant minus 96 minus 16 is 80. Negative 16. I might have said the other thing though. Let's say plus 16. but I meant minus. Subtract. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Sometimes my fingers go off to the side there. Just making a little post. Make a little bit of post. Looks pretty good so far. Should I do this color in the middle? Probably. Okay, that'll be our post. Let me put some patterns in here though. Like dark spot here. Oh, oops. Looks like there's like one little pattern in there. Top and bottom. I'm not doing it exactly like that though. That'll work. This works. Yeah. Whoops, where did I take that from? Let's just use the arrow key and drag it straight across. So I use the arrow keys a lot too as a shortcut. So I can hold this with my mouse and then use my arrow keys to move it like one pixel at a time. Up, down, left or right. So in case I wanted to get it exactly on the vertical line or horizontal, I just drag it straight across. Use the arrow keys. There's a little tip for you, Mama. If you got to duplicate something and you got to move it straight across, use the arrow. You can hold it with your mouse button, like you want to move it around, you know. But use the arrow keys to tap it into place where you need it. Arrow keys. It's another little hotkey. The hotkeys are awesome. So when you see that screen flash there, I flatten the image with a hotkey, and then Control and D. If I hit Control and D, it'll deselect that, and then the S key puts it back on my selection tool, so that I can cut it again if I need to. But yeah, the arrow keys come in really handy. Let's see, I want to make the bottom of this bed a little more downwards, yes. So paste that. Oops, all right. Let's do this. Copy or cut, paste. I'm still not doing the right thing. Drag this up. Oops. No. Undo that. Put it on this. Yeah. Here's what I'm trying to do. Now, cut, paste, move it down. Yeah, I'm trying to stretch that wood a little bit. Flatten it. Okay, I'm going to select this color and color in this my thing. Let's see what my friend Jose texted me there. Hold on just a second. Let's see what he's got. Oops. Let's see what he says here. Turn on the charger for the battery. Can't find a decent battery in town, so oh dang. Okay. Yeah, you can't find a decent solar battery in town. That sucks. Well, anyways, I'll be right back. I want to go turn on that charger. Little blue dragonfly. Little blue dragonfly out here. Yeah, I had to go. We've got a. He's got a solar house. A solar room built outside, and but he needs a new battery for his camper, and the old battery is not keeping charge, so we've got it hooked up to a little battery charger, and the battery charger kind of keeps it charged. That's for his 12-volt system. We have it hooked up a different way until he can get a new battery, and he can't find one in Williams. I wasn't sure there would be any in Williams because they don't really carry stuff like that too much. I'm assuming he had to go for some other things too. Flagstaff would be the best way to go. Okay, let's put a red sheet on here. A red blankie. I need a blankie. Here's what we're doing. Select this. Gonna let it hang down. Blanket will be hanging down. We're gonna put some wrinkles in it because you never can get those straight. Sure, that works. Mr. Wrinkle, and maybe it's kind of folded down under the under the thing here, under the pillow. There we go. So I'm gonna color that in red. More than likely it'll be dark red. And we'll put some darker spots in it. The smaller pencil or smaller thing here. And now we're going to make that look like fabric after I get the red highlights on it. Top of it's going to be bright up here. All the light shining on. Now we'll go in here and get the smudging tool. We gotta zoom way in over here. Yeah. Let's see. Let me say. Turn down to size 5. Very little pressure. Will help blend everything out. It's good to have a smudge tool. Smudge these lines. We don't want it to be that dark, really. Blend it all together. We're making wrinkles. Lumps. Lumps and wrinkles. Stuff we don't want to. Stuff we don't want. That's the odor we get. Lumps and wrinkles. Wrinkly lumps. Let's see here. I'm feeling pretty old these days. Sorry. Let's take some of that out. Whoops. I don't think that goes over there, but I'm not sure. I think it just stays in within this cutout, but I'm not sure, so I'll be careful about going over the edge too much. Let's go see. Yeah, okay, it stays within inside that cutout, so that's good. Deselect. Now it's got a blanket. Sort of. Whoops, dang it. I try to smear it more. Smudging. Yeah, it did work. Of course, this shouldn't have this many wrinkles, really. Down here. Let's do that one more time. Smudge that little part. Find the bed. There it is. Oh, yeah, okay, click OK. It's fine. There we go. That'll work. Put a little shadow around the blanket. Move up in here a little bit. Over here. Oh, just darken it a little. That's perfect right there. Good enough. Okay, now we got our blanket done. We got our blankie done. Good job, sir. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I need to make some little wrinkles over here on top of the bed, though. Ain't no way that would be laying flat. There we go. Now it looks like a bed. Okay, now I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this top part of here something like this. A little canopy. There you go. Hey, way too cool, or way too. Wait, yeah, okay, I'm good. Yeah, it is way too cool. Okay, I was gonna say way cool outdoors for a minute there. Way too cool. You're slanted cool. Yes, it's hot in here. It is horribly hot. It's 90 degrees out here today. I mean, you're just sweating. But it's better than being out in the sun, I suppose. I'm doing some pixel furniture. Way is good. Yeah. I'm doing some medieval furniture, I guess, to add into my little house here. Oh, this one won't be for the house. This will be for the castle, the castle area. The game's moving along. So I'll show you this. I don't know how well you guys can hear this or anything, but I've been putting this house together. This one's meant to be a little dark inside, so it's a little hard to see inside here. Got a bed I can jump on. Wee, wee. Fart on it. So yeah, I'm doing like some furniture and things in the background. I'm thinking about moving those bookcases forward one layer though. I don't know, maybe. Little bathroom up here. It's like we're just creating this dog's own little world. Yeah, he's got the turbo farts. He goes fast when you fart. If you're running. Anyways, yeah, I'm just making furniture. Right now I'm doing a canopy bed for the castle. And I was kind of looking at these little reference pictures of what is it? What would it be? Victorian or Gothic furniture? Victorian, I suppose. No, Victorian's a little. What's that? That's like 1800s, isn't it? It's like 1500s. 1500. But I was trying to just let's grab this here for a second. We'll make this top part of this canopy bed. Now I have to figure out. I need to go up 16. How big is that? That is 7. No, 5. Let me go up 16 with this. Right there. And then we can pretty much stretch it across. Do, 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 do. Okay, now let's go put some patterns into it and be done with it. Let's see what they have up here. It's like some carvings, look like little flower carvings maybe. Some molding around the top, and yeah, I could do that. So let's bring this in one. This will be for the molding part. Let's use some line. Let's grab this color first. Make line art. Gotta close this for a second. Let's see what I'm doing. Sure. Little tiny pixel art. Mama Gamer. Wait, I was making a smoothie. Oh man, you know I had a smoothie the other day. I'll probably never buy another one. To be honest with you, the guy was weird. So I'm just gonna say it. Here's the size cup I got. This was I won't put his brand on there, but this is the size. This was the smoothie cup that I got, and this was $7. That was $7. I could fit my whole hand around it. And it was a strawberry and I forget what I even got. I think it was strawberry banana. Yeah, $7. Now back in Michigan, I could have gotten one of these cups. I don't even see one of them now. I might have thrown them all away. I try to save those cups though, because I put things in them sometimes. I don't have one. Anyways, the cups I get in Michigan, you know, they're like this big. And that's about like $6. But it's a whole meal, you know. $7. I was like, how about that? But you know, the guy's trying to make some money. I get it. You got to charge high out here. Because when wintertime comes, you know, you don't have you can't sell stuff like that in the winter here. You probably could sell coffee. I like a little 80 proof in mine. Oh god, yeah. I used to do that all the time. Used to. Can't do it anymore though. Yeah. Which is, this stuff's probably no good for me either. It's little packets of one of my friends gave me these packets. They're it's called True Orange. I got a grapefruit flavored one and an orange flavored one. I got a whole bag of these. He had a whole container of these things. He's like, here man, he's like, you want some of these? And I was like, yeah, sure. They're sour though. It tastes just like you would squeeze an orange and get the, you know, get the juice out of it. But it's like little crystals. I don't even trust them. I'm picky about my foods nowadays. I'm picky, but not picky at the same time. I'll be eating stuff like this. And you know these ain't no good for you. They've got so many chemicals in these things. Salt. All that good stuff. It says low sodium. I'm always have to watch what I eat. Well, I don't have to watch what I eat. Salt is what I have to watch, and I'm putting salt on everything. Goodness, I put salt on way too much stuff. It's hot in here. I got this fan going up here, but I know you guys can't see it. Crank this open. Ooh, the wind's blowing. So I don't want to crank that up too high because it'll get ripped off. It's a little plastic cover on top of a, just like you would see on top of an RV or a camper. It's one of those little ceiling fan things. A vent, I suppose. Man, it's just too hot. I made some spaghetti earlier. I already ate about half of it. I cook everything in this pot, by the way. It's still warm. Ate a big bowl of spaghetti. I still got some in there. I'm waiting to eat this later. So this is like a half a box of spaghetti, and I'll break it. I'll break it up into pieces and put it in here, and it'll make a whole pot of spaghetti. You know, I already ate it. I already ate half of it. I'm waiting to. I'll wait till this evening and eat the other half. Anyways, let's go back to designing our little thing here. I think I'll do this just sort of. Whoops! What? Why can't I move? What are you doing, computer? Where did my bag go? Oh, my computer froze up for a second. Just freaking out. I'm gonna put this pattern up there. So let's copy this. We're gonna make a smaller one though. Like right here somewhere. Kind of like that. Sure. Copy, paste. Paste another one over here. Huh. There we go. Yeah, it's too hot to try and play anything. I'm trying to get a laptop cooler for the gaming laptop over here, but I don't have the. Yeah, I'm always saving. Yeah, I click Control S. Save my progress real quick. Most of the time, this computer don't have too many problems with crashing or nothing like that. Now, Paint.net, I've had it crash on me like once, I think. Okay, now let's think of a pattern to put up here. Let's just like darken this. Come in a little bit. Help. Make sure this is flattened. Yep. Highlights and shadows. There we go. I don't know what kind of pattern to put up there. Probably the same pattern that's in here. Probably. Let's darken this up. And then we'll brighten this up. There we go. And we'll make some kind of flower pattern in here. Take care, brother. Stay cool. Yeah, always. Well, try to. It's good to see you, man. I've been working a lot out here on my friend's property. Let's see. Let's put some kind of wood flower carving here if I can. I'm going to do it dot by dot though, because these are tiny. It's like one pixel here. It'll be a hemp bed. I don't know. Try to do some kind of pattern. A leaf. Subtract that. Yeah, there you go. It's a marijuana leaf. All this is on Paint. This is paint.net. It's free. It's free though. Here it is. The app. It's just called paint.net. You can download it free, and then like certain things you want for the effects, like drop shadows and things. You can download these. They're called plugins. You can see I got a plugin error up there. But you can download these plugins they're free also. There's probably some that are paid, but there's free ones. If you need a blurring tool or something like that, you can get it for free, which is pretty cool. Let's see, I'm gonna paint this in here. Actually, I shouldn't have painted it in. You know what I'll do? I'll copy this. Copy. We'll brighten it. There. And then I would paste another one, and I want to move it down and over. Sure. We're gonna adjust this one, make it darker. And then we'll paste that again. It's kind of weird though. So that won't work. It's fine. I'll just leave it like that. I gotta go and paint. I gotta go paint these in by hand. Oops. Make it darker than that. So it kind of looks like a little flower pattern. Need to put a little bit brightness on it. Like on one side of it anyway. Yeah, that'll work. Let's make it just a little darker on this side. Yeah, sure. And I'll just copy this whole thing. Whoops. Just copy it and paste it a couple of times. Copy and paste. I'd rather go all the way over. Paste it again in the middle. Ish. I don't know if I want to do it like this or... Oh yeah, it's off. Sure. This one's off a bit, but it's okay. You just shrink it once. Nobody ever know. There we go. Like an advertised version of Paint. No, yeah, it is like an advanced version of Paint. Yeah. Yeah, you can just look up paint.net, and should be a help button on here somewhere. You get paint. They take donations, you know, but it's free. Here's usually about paint.net. It's one of those uh, programs like Blender for 3D modeling. You know, they do a free one. I mean, Blender is completely free. I could make a stick figure if my life depended on it. I've been doing this a long time though. Very long time. I think I really got into editing with Paint and Paint.net. Probably back in let's see. Well, I used a program before this one called iPhoto. It was free with a printer that I had, and I got really good with that one. I don't have it anymore though, unfortunately. It was in 1998 when I was using that one, and I was doing stuff like this. But this one I just got into in like 2010 maybe, something like that, I think. I've been making the not necessarily pixel art. This is the first time I've done pixel art, but it's kind of the same. I'd always be doing like these textures. So let me go to pixel. I was always doing textures for video games, and mostly for racing games, Viper Racing and Street Legal, Rigs of Rods, and so I was always out taking photos and turning these photos into textures. This is a bunch of my work here. Collect cliff rocks. You know, this is just a photo that I took, and then I eventually started using it to make mods for video games. And I always wanted to make video games, and then after a turn of events in my life, you know, I was like, well, it's about that time. It's about that time to make something. Free image? Nah, I've never heard of that one. Our fan. Viewer, free image, viewer software. Nah. I've always been on the editing side of things. Making mods and things for video games. Here's I made a car. I made a Dodge Magnum car for a video game called Rigs of Rods, and I was trying to figure out how to do damage textures, so I took a piece of paper and just wadded the piece of paper up and then stretched it back out and laid it out flat and took a picture of it, and then I darkened the image. You can see, so this looks like a little, when it's on the car, it looks like little dents. You can see I took the picture in, it's backwards, but it's 2015, I think. Yeah, but I took a photo of the crinkled up paper, just turned it black and white to make a damaged texture, and it turned out really well. Just all kinds of tricks you can do to make things, you know, the ground. I've got ground textures, Got a ton of textures. It's like a texture for everything. I think I've got bricks in here somewhere. Here's my Dodge Magnum. Let me see if you can see any of the images of it. I don't think I have it like a... It's like all the parts for the car. Here's all the interior. Yeah. I don't know if I don't have the software to open this one anymore, but got the dash over here. It's the body of the car. I was looking for the damage texture. I don't see it though. There should be one called damage here somewhere. Huh. Textures. Oh yeah, here it is. But there's one of the damage textures. So you got a normal door, a DDS file, a normal vehicle door, and then the damaged version of it. So that's that wrinkled up paper, you know, and you just put scratches all over it. Normal, the hull of the car or the frame, the body, and then the damaged one. So it's kind of neat the way that works. Oh man, that looks beautiful. You have a brilliant mind. Keep up the good work. Yeah, hopefully I can keep going at it. You know, this is meant to be my retirement thing. I want to learn everything I can do with video games, and just start designing games. This would just be game design though. I can't program worth a dime, but I can sure design a game. I got a lot of ideas anyway. There's a lot of limitations in this application too. Like I was going to add real-time lighting and shadows, but the application is limited to what it uses, you know, and so I can't add real-time lights and shadows. So I had to fake it with you know, with textures. So it's like fake lighting. It still looks pretty decent, but when I'm walking in here, you can see where the lamp lights are, where the lamps are hanging down. There's like something still off about it a little bit, but there's one of the lamps the dog's jumping up into. But you know, it still works. So you can see the ceiling boards up here. And it's weird the way it's really cool, like working with these layers like this to make it look 3D, but it's not really 3D. It's all just flat images. It's really neat, and that's why I like 2D games a lot too. There's like so much you can do, and there's like obstacles you have to get around. So it's like if I wanted to add this little light in here, that's just a picture. That's a picture that I drew, and I put a little animation around it, and then I made a big shadow mask for this whole image. So if I turn the shadows off, there's like two shadow things. Here's where the lamps lights are. Everything else is just a shaded shadow, and then around the ceiling parts. But it's really cool to come up with those things to try and work around the obstacle of not having real-time shadows or lighting. It makes it really interesting. GIMP, yeah, Mama uses GIMP a lot, from my understanding. GIMP is pretty good. I kind of use it almost as good as Photoshop. I used the GIMP a couple times, but it seems like I kept getting. It was back in its early days, and it kept crashing on me. So I was like, nah, I'll wait. Then I kept using my iPhoto program, and it never did crash or anything. But it was pretty good when I used of it though. I can't even remember what it looks like anymore. GIMP. Let's see. I want to go to the castle here, since we're kind of finished with the furniture for this place. I want to go down here, and I think this is the interior. Yeah, we're gonna go in here, and I want to place some of this. Let's see, dude. Oh gosh, I can't show you the bottom of this down here, so I'm going to move the player. So here's what happened with this bottom castle part. I told everybody I was going to make it like a Scooby-Doo episode, you know, where they were running back and forth through the different doors. I kind of did that here. Where's it? And to make that happen, if you stop here and you look, it says bark to enter. I need to dim this light a little bit. It's too pink. But if you bark, you go into these different doors. Yeah, whee! So if I bark, I go back to this door, you know. But so yeah, this is my Scooby-Doo doors. Okay, if you go in the wrong one, you end up coming back out at this little door here. So yeah, that's that whole whee. So this is gonna be a little bit of a puzzle. Mama's got a dog. Looks like my shadows are darker again or something. Oh, man, don't tell me I messed that up, did I? Let me see something. No, it still looks normal. Okay, I'm gonna make this pink light a little bit less pink. it's a little too much. So we're gonna cut that, and we're going to adjust the layer properties. I'm just gonna make it a little more see-through, about like that, I guess. Yeah, okay, flatten, deselect, save. Okay, let's import that, or update it rather. Okay, let's look at that one more time. Another castle level. Oh boy. To make my toenails. Mama's making toenails. She said that one day. She's like, T-nails. I was like, huh? I was like, what are you talking about? I said, toenails? Gosh. So I think that shadow's a little bit. I mean, it works though. You know, there's little torches down here. I hope the dog actually barked that time. Maybe I should put the torches on the back wall and not on this front one here. Here's one of the torches. I could put them back here. Make it less dark. Anyway. Am I using that same shadow? I guess I am, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Okay, it goes all the way to the top on that one. I need to make it a little less dark. It seems like it's too dark. It works good in the house though. I can't make it less dark. If I do, I'm gonna end up with well, I can make it all less dark, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. I hate to mess with this though. It just feels like it's too dark down in there. Feels like I have sunburn again. Probably do. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this and do the same thing. I want to make the layer a little more transparent, about like that. Let's try that. But this will mess with my house also, so I gotta check the house. Make sure it still looks okay. Resources, update, go back to the scene, go in here and see what our shadow looks like. Do 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 do. I need to open this back door. Let me do that, I guess. I'll let a little air flow through here. I hate to open this back door though, because sometimes there's a lot of wind that comes through here. It's a lot of wind. You can kind of hear it a little bit here, blowing these bags back here. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I like that a lot better. It's not so dark up in here. And now it's not so pink over here, so that's a good thing. Let's go scooting your butt across the floor. Okay, ran into a wall. Alright, that looks okay. I like that. Now let's go back up to that house. Come on. No, not the swamp. This one. Go down to this one. There you go. No, don't rename it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Make this a start location. And let me go look at the house. It probably got a little brighter. But that's okay. As long as it looks okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Whee! Born. Looks good. Whee! I need to make the Castlevania style stairs. Now on these stairs, to get up them, you actually have to jump up. You have to jump, and you can't like fall back down. What it is there's a layer of stair missing here at the bottom, See, you have to jump up here, like middle ways, to get up them. But I need the ones that like if you press diagonally. Well, it kind of works diagonally. He's jumping, of course. Do 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 do. I guess it works. It works the way I have it. But you can run past the stairs too. Just dragging his butt down the stairs. Okay, anyways. That works. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's go back down to the castle. Oh man, I'm still doing this outside of the castle too. It's a lot of work. Bark to enter, of course. I made a little bark to enter sign and no swimming. I don't know why I did the no swimming sign. Anyways, there's some water here. I got a lot to do on here still. I'll put some little trees in the foreground and stuff. Grass. But this is what I wanted to work on. Let's set this as a default. I want to move the player up here though, so that you guys don't really see. I don't want to have to go through all the doors. See, cut, paste it up here, and we start up here. Let's see. Add furniture. I want to add furniture. I've got a bed. Let's see here. Maybe I can put a bathroom on this end over here. But they kind of this is a foyer, I guess. Little hallway. I don't know. I don't know what's in a castle. So this is pretty good all the way across, I suppose. Could put a bathroom at the end of it down here, though. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, I seen you go across through there. I see a rabbit outside. We think the rabbit has been eating our potatoes, our potato plants, and our bushes outside. My friends, he bought those, and we planted them last year. And one morning he went out, and half of them were gone, like half the bushes. The rabbit. He thinks, and there's rabbit poop everywhere around where the bush was. He's like, oh no. So we're going to try to catch the rabbit in a live cage and just move him or her. I want to redo this wall here. I got to figure out how far I can go though. I don't know if this goes all the way over to the end. So we got the 2 dog statues and a piece of archway. We're going to look and see if we see that or not. Or we're going to see where the camera stops. The camera, the background's moving different speeds, so I need to figure out where the end is at here. And I hope let's wander across through here. Shen. Whee. There's the 2 statues. 2 statues. Okay, so it stops at these windows, the 3 windows. 1, 2, 3. And okay. Let's just zoom out here a little. Find those 3 windows. Yeah, so the camera actually stops like right in here. So I want to turn this into a bathroom. Let me see if let's see if I can see like this pillar. I didn't pay attention to that. Or if it's just like stops right at the bathrooms. Or right at the pillar, whatever. Let's see if it stops there. I set this up, but I don't remember where had the camera stopped. So we gotta find out. Let's use turbo and get across through here. Okay, got 3 windows. Yeah. I can't tell. I think, yeah, there's part of that sash that's hanging down, or whatever that is. Curtain hanging down right there. So it goes half into there. Okay, that's fine. Now, what pillar is this? Oh boy. That would be this pillar, I think. Let me go find out. It should be on the foreground. I want to change this pillar to a piece of the wall, which I have over here. Go to tiles, grab that one. That'll take us to the other one here. Now let's go all the way over to the 3 windows at the end. Right there. I'll put this here for a minute and see if that's the pillar we're looking at, or if it's probably this one though. Yeah, I think it is this one, because the dog runs with this background. Okay, hurry up and get across. I should just drag the dog over here. Oh, no, it's neither of those. So, where did I put the... Oh gosh, it's hard to keep track. Okay, let's count these rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and a half. Okay, 23 and a half. Let me undo this. 23 and a half. Oh boy. So there's half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 28. So it's here. So I'm like missing all this other stuff. And that's okay, because like I said, again, the background's moving at a different speed. Okay, updating GIMP. Update. Gotta fart my way across through here. Again, I should have moved the dog over. Let me move the dog over. It would be way faster. Okay, cut the player. As soon as this gets finished moving, cut. And we'll go over to where I think it's at. Right here, yeah. Paste the player here, please. Move it up a little and click play. Here's that wall. Make sure that's what I'm looking at. That's probably the 3 windows too. Here's the furniture for it. No. No, this is not the end. It's like one more over. Okay, yep. Okay, one more. One more over, okay. We're good. We're good on that. Let's go back to our foreground. Tiles. We're going to grab this pillar and put it in there. And we'll go one more over. So there's going to be a wall here. Okay. And another wall. Sure. Now we'll copy that wall and paste it everywhere. Okay, it's good. Yep. I gotta get rid of this though. Okay, it's doing that again. Sometimes it don't take effect until I move the camera away from it. Huh. Yeah, it's not erasing those two for some reason. But that's okay. They'll erase eventually. And yep, okay. This is fine over here. Okay, I want to change that into a bathroom. It's a bathroom at the end of the building. So there's background back here where these it's actually where these flowers are, I think. Let's take a peek. These shift over the further the camera goes over, so I think this table and stuff sitting here. I believe. I was thinking of Shrek for some reason. Yeah. So there's one with flowers. Oh, I deleted part of my thing too. So it's not these tables, it's the ones over here. So I'm changing this stuff into a bathroom. And I gotta fix that block. Put that back. It does it sometimes when it's not deleting and drives me nuts. It's because there's so much going on the screen, I guess. Okay, let's go to... Sure. You can take out the chairs. Make sure there's not enough. Okay, they're in the foreground. Take these out. And we're going to put bathtubs in. Got a bathtub over here. We're going to put that on the players layer though. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I got a little sink. The sink bowl. Maybe there's some books in here. No, we'll leave the books out. We'll put a little wardrobe thing in here. And let's go see where that all moves to. I'm hoping the wardrobe don't move behind the wall. I'm tired, man. I wish I could stream something else. I feel I want to play a video game, but yeah, that's good. It's all in place where maybe I'll move the bathtub over. And cut it, paste it, move it over to here. And I'm going to block this wall, or make this wall rather. And I technically don't need any of this over here. Not the this stuff anyway, not the red. There we go. Okie dokie. What else could be back there? Maybe cause the windows ended up behind the tub anyway, so yeah, we'll put something over here. Let's put maybe flower. Oops. Let's see what that looks like. Make sure they're in the right place. Man, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna go check out the doggy in a moment. My friend Lester left his dog here, so I'll make sure she's okay in there. See if she wants to come outside for a minute. Well, the flowers, they didn't exactly move over far enough. They moved away. Okay, so that means we gotta cut these and move them over this way. Probably about right there. But yeah, I'm gonna go check on the doggy. Check on the doggy. See if she wants to come outside for a minute. I moved too far. Dang it. Cut those. They gotta go here somewhere. Paste. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on the dog, and yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to check on her real quick. She came out for a second, but there's a truck parked down at the end of the driveway, so I'll put her back inside for now. Don't know who the truck is. It's a gray. I think it's a couple people probably looking for an Airbnb. Not sure I like those plants in there. Yeah, I don't like those back there. Kind of weird, I guess. I'll put them over here on. Yeah. They just don't work there. It looks like stick them here. After all, I think I might play a little bit of Monarchy. Also, after I'm finished here. What is today? Today is Monday. Okay, I definitely gotta move those over. Today being Monday is usually when I do my streams. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday anyway. That's when I was streaming the most. I may stream on the gaming laptop a little bit tonight. Seems like we got enough sun out here to go on. Have everything charged up. Why are you here, sir? I need to move that. Okay, so anyways, I gotta put some rooms up here. Up at the top, the next 2 floors up. I'm going to do that, I think. Let's see. This is. Figure out where it's at. Where are those rooms? Here they are. We can kind of do the. We're not gonna do the same pattern. Oh, I got something I can put in here too, by the way. I made something cool. Little balcony. Some balcony railing. That's supposed to go behind this wall, so let's put it back here. Now these walls move, so I'm gonna put like an extra. Okay. I'm trying to zoom out. Let's cut that flower off. Oh, dang it. I should put those on a portal level, or portal, maybe. Yeah, because there's nothing on there. Let me undo that. Got windows, I don't know where that's at. I could put it on a window. Yeah, let's do that instead. Anyways, there's a balcony outside of some of these. Oh, come on, man. Why did you do that? There you go. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's copy and paste all this. If I could zoom in here a little bit. There we go. Get it all in the screen. Copy. Paste. Start way over here. Check and see what that looks like. This will be showing up outside those openings in the wall in the palace. The big openings. It should anyway. Oops, don't. My bad. It's gotta go after this wall. Duh. I thought it was before for some reason. It's fine, don't worry about it. Let's just copy and cut all this. It's gonna take a minute to get over here. I need to zoom out. Zoom out all the way. Okay, now zoom back in as fast as I can. Oh, easy. Okay, keep going over. We're almost there. It's so slow. There it is. Okay, we can stop here. Okay, we gotta cut that. Okay, it's cut. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to go after this wall. I thought it was before for some reason. So it's gonna go here. Paste. I think. Let's go check it. Do. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I can kind of see that there. It's kind of moving too fast though. So I'll change the movement of that layer. Looks like it's like too far away from it. Yeah. Okay, that's layer 6. We want it to be fairly close to 7. Change the movement. Let's see, layer 6 is 70. This is 95, okay. We change it to like 80. Now it should move. It should move a little better. Maybe. No, wait. Yeah. I think it's okay. Oh, why is the whole... Oh no. Did I do the wrong one? I did. I did the wrong one. I thought I did. Change it back to 95, whatever that was. It's layer 7? Yeah, layer 7. Change that back to 95. Gotta change layer 6. Close to that one, yeah. Okay, this would be 80. Wait, what? I thought that's what I did. No, I don't know, whatever. 80. I don't know what I did. Brain no work. I don't know, let's get that music playing. It's kind of weird. Okay, that's better, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Now all these archways, they have a little balcony outside. Works pretty good. I am going to make a bit of a shadow like this one. just for the castle area there. For the upstairs areas. It's not gonna be as dark though. So we'll put this somewhere else. Maybe over here. I don't know. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of rooms to put things. There's a stucco wall. Could change this layer to make it a little more see-through. We don't want it to be that dark. Like this. Flatten it, deselect it, and I cut these out here. 2 little dots. Save it. Update it. Find it. And I'm going to put some of that shadow up here too. In some of the rooms, I suppose. It's going to be a very faint shadow. Very faint. Very, very faint. Yeah, it's not as dark. It's good. I don't know if I should though, because how far is it? Gosh. Probably should. Let's see what it looks like against. Like those open areas though. I don't know if I would want that. Where the open areas are. Zoom out some. See, I didn't even place that one up there. It just jumped up there and did itself. Mouse is glitchy. Or take a peek and see what that looks like. I might lighten it up a little bit, but I want a little bit of a shadow in there. So we'll put I want to try to make some chandeliers to hang up there too. Chandeliers. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah. Adds a little bit of depth to everything. Except the windows. The windows gonna. Don't know. The window areas are kind of bugging me. Yeah, let's think about it for a minute. It's not. Okay, what I want to do is I want to cut this off. And just use this part. Yeah. Oops. Cut that off at a normal size though. So what size is this? This is 42. It needs to be 48-ish. Yeah. We want to keep this, but cut this off over here. Save that. And update this, and then I gotta move that up, that whole shadow. Okay, let's stretch this out here and stretch this out this way. Let's grab this tool here first. I want to move this whole shadow upwards. Zoom out. Zoom back in. Oh gosh. Oh, where am I? There. Oh, I missed a little bit of it. You know what? It's fine. Cut it. I'll paste this up here. Paste. We'll just do it this way. Okay. Now, that should be okay. That's maybe. We'll see. Making shadows. I don't know what this shadow's doing down here. Why are you here, Mr. Shadow? What are you doing? Yeah, that's okay. I like that. That's better. It don't go into my lights so much, and there's still a little bit of a shadow up there at the top. It's not in front of the windows. Yeah, okay, that's way better. I can deal with that. Now, Shadow, what are you doing down here? How did you get down there? Let's fix that. We don't need that there. Got placed by accident. The reason there's so much stuff below this is because if the dog falls down through this pit, then you know he has to go somewhere. Okay, let's. Where are we? Okay, we're here. I need to copy some of these back walls and put on this layer. Yeah. So I'm mostly going to do the windows. So the little bedroom areas up here. Oops. So we do some windows. Maybe a balcony. Or do some of these. These would be cool too. Do 2 windows to one of these, and a balcony. The balcony area, if I can find it. It's somewhere down here. I need more space. I can't see what I'm doing. There it is. There it is. Could be a way to do a balcony area. I'm gonna go back over here and grab the pillars again. The flower. This should be the. I don't know what this will be. And then more windows. Yep. 2 more sets of windows. This could be the servants' quarters or something. I don't know. So 2 windows. Okay. Actually, let's see about how I'm going to do all of it up there. So let's just copy it and paste it over. Okay, that works. Okay. Wait, what? Get back in there. Kind of worried about the balcony thing here. I don't want to be a balcony right above another balcony area. So I think I'll change this. Just change it to maybe the curtain. Probably. Or just more windows. Yeah, I could do more windows. That works. Come on. It's lagging. Okay, that'd be better, yeah. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna have to separate some of these rooms because these will be like servant bedrooms, I suppose. Dang it. Zoomed out way too far. Zoom back in. Come on. This is lagging so bad. Okay. Let's say I don't have anything around there. No. Okay. This is still okay. I'm still getting 2100 kilobytes. Yeah. And then we got our furniture. Okay, we got the bed finished. Well, sort of. I forgot to put the thing on the bed. This little cloth up here. I was gonna put a cloth hanging down. There's some red cloth. So Let's do that. And we just cut some off the corners here. Make some waves in it. Maybe. Yeah. Paint it red. Dark red. Oops. A little darker at the top. Brighter in here. 8. No, it's just too big. 5. Blend this with our smudgy tool. And do. I can hear music playing out there. Boom, 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 boom. Some bass. Must be my neighbor. He plays his music when he's working on his car or something. Don't bother me though. Okay, click OK. That should be pretty good. Deselect this. Yeah. Make sure it's flattened out. Save it. Yep. Alright, let's go in here and maybe put a bed in place or something. I don't know. Got furniture. Let's see, let's update these resources. Update that. Image. Go ahead and grab this table, and I mean there could be some couches up here, you know. Who knows? actually. I think I'll put a couch right here. The occasional place to sit. Okay, that's good. Let's go all the way over to the end. I'm going to add one of those beds. So this being the servants' quarters, their beds, you know, they're not going to have the nicest beds in the world. So I might go with this bed for that. And then the next level up, you know, could be the little more expensive beds. Or maybe, oh, this bed's too tall. Oh, dang. I have to shorten it down a little bit to make it fit in here. And that's okay though. So I'm gonna bring it down 16. I gotta make these little posts. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut 16 out of here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 right there. I'm gonna cut this out completely and then move this down on top of that. Cut, paste, just move it straight down. It's gonna be a little smaller than what we were thinking there, but it's okay. Maybe some of them have a fancy bedroom or a fancy bed too. So we'll throw them a wardrobe in each room. Maybe at the end of the bed here. And see, these were meant for these chairs were meant for down here too, by the way. So I never put them in. I wasn't sure where to put them at really. Cause we get those balconies. I could put them up here. Anyways, let's drag our doggy friend over there. Object. Mr. Scooter. Cut you from here and paste you way over here because I need to see what I'm working with. Zoom in a little bit. Move you up. There you go. And let's see what this is looking like with just that bed and that wardrobe. Or just dress. No, it wouldn't be a dresser, it'd be a wardrobe. We don't have dressers. They need dressers with mirrors. That'd be kind of cool. I could try to emulate a mirror. Probably hear me shaking my foot here. That is a big bed. Why does that bed look so long? Oh gosh. Is that bed that long? I guess it is, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, this could work for the beds. Then we got the Noble's beds upstairs, you know. The couch looks pretty cool there. Make sure there's no couch sitting in the middle of an archway anywhere. Yeah, that works. Looks pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, it works good. The couch works. I have to make a way for the dog to get upstairs too from here, from downstairs. I have to put some stairs in. I want to make a big, pretty stairway. Big, pretty one. Wee, wee. I have to make a couple actually. Some going from the from the left down to the right, and some going from the right down to the left. That bed looks awfully big in this room, though. I think it's because of this pillar in front of it. It just looks super big. Maybe I'll shorten that bed a little. Just a little bit. It is kind of big. I think I will. And this is the same bed I used in the house too, but it's okay if I shorten it. Just shorten it by 16. Cut it. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Flatten it. Deselect it. Save it. Check and see what it looks like in here and in the house too. Update that texture or texture pack. It'd be like a texture pack. It's like a whole town in that one big texture. You can hear this wind blowing out here. I mean, it feels good coming through the back door though. Nice little breeze. Make sure I don't blow my bags off. Little bags of things hanging here on the back door. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that looks more like a bed. And I want to make this bed sort of stand, you know, to where you can kind of stand on it. So there we go. I put a bouncy pad on the bed, so if the dog jumps on the bed, it bounces up and down. It just makes the dog bounce up and down automatically. I got veiny hands. Holy crap. My hands are bulging. Now you can jump up here. Hey. Yep, I like where the couch. I like how the couches look. They look good. Okay. So I need to put some doors, like rooms. So I'm gonna have to design that too. It's going to be like a concrete sort of, or not concrete, but I think I have it over here. Yeah, it'll be blocks like this. But I want a doorway instead of a wall. So let me think about that. I've got the door over here somewhere. There it is. Or the wall, rather. And how big do I need it? I need for it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 16. I don't even know. Is it 80? Or 90? No. 90 something. Times 16. Yep, it is 80. See, my brain knows it's 80, but it also don't know it's 80. I don't know how I did that in my head. I have no clue. So I need the 80 block high wall, which is, I think this might be 80. Is it 80? Yeah. Okay, so it'll be this high, but it needs to be a doorway. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it over here. And then we're gonna do a doorway on this half of it. It's gonna be kind of weird. A little bit. Since there's no ceiling that I can see up here. A perspective type thing, I suppose. It's gonna be weird because there are no angles in this unless I do a ceiling up here, which wouldn't be too hard to do. I gotta think about that for a minute if I want to do that. Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, to make it look better. It'll look like all my other buildings that are like that. But I gotta do this weird angle thing. Like this wall is at an angle. Yeah, like this doorway here. See, there's an angle on this. And there's a little door. I gotta do a stone one like this. So basically, copy this one, put stone on it, turn it into stone. This is 96 high though. Don't need for it to be that high. It's only gotta be 80. Copy, paste. Put it down here. Now it's 80. And deselect. Now I need a 16. I need to make a something weird here. Copy this. Let's make a new one. By about 300. Select all, delete, paste that. Oh, well, I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. I need to tilt this whole thing. Well, cut that out for a second. Resize this. Way bigger. 500. 500. There you go. Paste. Now I need to tilt this. Let me move it to the middle. The tilt tool is hard to use in here. Flatten it, deselect it. Select the whole thing. Cut it, paste it. Okay, and then it's got this weird rotate and zoom. But I need to make it look like a ceiling, so we're gonna aim it. I want to reset that. Here's what I should be rotating. It's gonna be aimed downwards like this. Oops. It's a tilting tool. What is it? 90? What happens if I change this one to 90? What's that? Okay, yeah, I think so. 90, it's just too far. So 45. 45-degree angle, please. There you go. Okay, and now I have to tilt these lines in a 45-degree angle also. And this doesn't do that very well. I can't remember how. That rotates the whole thing. We don't want that. This rotates it the wrong direction. We don't want that. I don't see it doing anything. What's this do? Okay, now it started. It's kind of doing its thing. It's kind of where I need it. 20 and 70. I'll click OK. Wait, nah. 21. 20 wasn't what I was trying to do, I don't think. Oh, dang it. Okay, cancel. I'll do it. Do it again. Okay, 20 and 70? No, 30 and 70? Or maybe 40? No, not 400. 40, 70? Nope, definitely not. 80. Click OK. That looks better, but now you can't see the lines. That's sort of what I'm doing. I just gotta make this into. I gotta be able to see those lines though. So let's get a black here. Go down to a single. Yeah, it kind of work, I guess. Yeah. Okay, but I gotta copy this. Put it over here. Move down here for now. Because I have to copy this one and put it over there. And probably didn't have to do any of that because I gotta go from like this line to this line. See? Should be 8. And it's fine right here. Cut it. Go in here somewhere and paste it. Gotta find a spot. There you go. Okay, that's 61. Waiting for it to be much bigger than that. Count me 5. I see a 5 flying around here. Oh, that's still off. Dang it. Okay, cut that out. Cut it. I gotta cut it like right here. Cut. No. Flatten it first. Now cut it. Remove, delete this. Paste it. Paste it again and see if it lines up. It kind of does, yeah. Okay, delete that one. And how big is this one? It's got to be in 16, so it's 59. Cut. No. Flatten. Cut, paste, 59. So 64 right there. And the 8. That's where it should be. Okay, I gotta straighten these lines out a little bit though. Flatten it, deselect it. Make better lines. That might work. See, let me think. Yeah, right there. Okay, save. Import. Resources. I have to make a probably here. No. Like here maybe? Or here. Okay, I gotta make in between here. Do I have anything on this one? Number 1? Yeah, there's lights there. No, there's not. Okay, so between here and here. We're gonna make this a ceiling. I'll change the name of it though. VG81. Okay. Get in here, find that ceiling piece that I made, and see if it works. And I don't know. It'll be like right along through here. Okay, I'm gonna cut and paste that all the way across. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it's moving and everything. I guess there is some stuff on there. That's okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Get out of here, fly. Shoot. Go away. Yeah, you can kind of see it up there. My controller went off. To shave power. It doesn't move very much though. It moves a little. I need for it to move a little more. Dang it. So, oh. Oops. Okay, that's why it's not moving. I posted it on the wrong layer. Darn it. I'm gonna redo that. Cut. I meant to put it on 8.1 here. Paste. Why are you not pasting? Paste. There you go. Paste and paste. And now I need to cut those off here. That was an accident. But that's why they were moving. Cut. At the right speed. Cut. And cut. Okay. Now I gotta make them move at the right speed. What is 8.1? Or 8.1? Moving at 8.1 is moving at 20. No, I was way off. Let's see. Which one is my? Seven. It's gotta move slower than. Does it gotta move slower than this? I don't know. Let me see which one's. What's 7? 7 is more. Okay. So it's gonna move a little. Slower than 7. Or faster, I mean. I can't move much faster. Just put 80 for a minute. 80's not right though. Are you gonna play? What's going on? There you go. There it is. I'm sweating, dude. Sweating so bad. I'll take me a shower later. It's so dang sweaty. And this ain't gonna move right, but I gotta figure it out. Yeah, it's moving way too weird. Looks like the ceiling's moving. The ceiling's crawling along with me. Okay, so it's gotta be lower than that. Or higher, I mean. What, like 90. This is 95, so I'll put like 96. Let's see how that moves. I think that's still off though. I might have to make the backgrounds move a little bit more. I don't know. It don't have to move much difference, but let's get a little movement. Actually, it should move closer to go one under layer 7. Yeah, you stupid fly. Layer 7. Okay, well, it is one under. Okay, well, it should go faster. 7. Or slower, I mean. Or something, I don't know. Making numbers. It's hot out here. Well, I had a sinus headache last night. That was weird. I streamed in the morning and then that looks pretty good. I need to make it a little bit darker though. Yeah, I gotta make that darker. There's it on the texture. Okay, we can close that one. Don't need it anymore. On this one, I'm just gonna copy this and put it up there. Over top of it. Like that. Save it. I forgot why I was adding that. Oh, because of the doorway. Yeah. Now I'll be able to add the little doorway in to give it a sort of a perspective look. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing over here. Resources. Come on, resources. You can load. There you go. Update that. Go over here. Go back over here. And we gotta make the doorway on somewhere. I guess it would be on this layer. Sort of. Find the doorway. There it is. I'm not going to use the wooden one, but I'm going to place it in as a. Oh man. It's got to be moved up 8 to fit in with this. So we're going to cut it, paste it, and move it up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. Right, and deselect, save, update it. And go find it. Okay. Yep, it's gotta be like that. Wait. Okay, I gotta chop. I know you can't see that wall, that ceiling. The ceiling doesn't. I'm over far enough. What is going on there? Gotta move it down some. Gotta move back down 8. It's at the wrong angle. How's this one? Yeah. Okay, I know what I need to do. It's because I used 2 ceilings in the other buildings. Okay. Let me undo this. And I gotta make another ceiling, but it's gonna be the other half of that 8. It's gonna be smaller. A smaller one. Yeah. So where are we at here? 32 probably. Yep. 32 by 4. Is that right? What does all this mean? So does it make 16? No. 16 is down here. They're gonna make another one? That's only 4? This one's already 4. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I see. I think I see what I'm doing. Because this one's just like that. Copy file. This one's only 8. This would be 4, and then this one. It might not make sense, but I'm giving it it's a perspective thing. I gotta put another little piece of sealing in there. All of this has to equal 16, and it's only equaling 12 right now. So it's gotta be another piece added right here. Just copy this one. Copy, paste, move it down. I gotta shrink it more though, unfortunately. 2. Yeah. It's fine. Oops, I think I just duplicated this or something. Okay. Deselect it right now. Yeah, how big is this now? Is it 16? Nope. Dang it. It's gotta be 16. Okay, is it 16 now? Yeah. No, 17. What? Wait, what? 16, okay. Why did it show 17 for a second there? Okay. Anyways, deselect. I don't think I can add this in there though, because some of my archways come down too low. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, we need a 8.2. Is there anything on this one? Nope. Okay, this is going to be 8.2. Here. You name it. 8. Okay. And we got to update our resources and add that little piece of sealing in. Ba-dum. Find it. Wait, why did it do so? Oh. It did it for me. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Wait a minute. It's going to be moving at a different speed than that other in the top half. That means gotta cut this, paste it, move it down here, and that'll do. Maybe. Why is this shorter? Oh no, it's not. Let me think. think for a minute. Oh, this is only using half of the 16. It's using 8. Select. Flatten it. Save it. I think I'm still doing something wrong. In order to get, oh no, that works. Okay. Yep. That's our other half of the ceiling up there. Zoom in, place it. Zoom out. I'm gonna copy and paste it because it's a whole lot of ceiling. I don't know where it goes to. Can't see it. I think it goes to here. Oh man. I wish my computer was faster than this. Copy. Paste. 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 I'm gonna paste it up high. I'll move down. And I gotta make that move between, yeah. Gotta make that move here. 8, 2. 8, 2 will be 96. Okay. Go ahead and take a peek at it. And then we should be able to put our door archway up there. I gotta make the door archway first though. I'm not gonna use the wooden one. The wooden one's for a wooden house. Come on. I can't even. Oh, I didn't paste it on top one over here. And yeah, that works. It didn't go all the way over, but. Okay, let's see if I can copy and paste this thing. I can even see it all. It's hard to see it. How far does that go? Okay, it goes all the way like over to here somewhere. Can't see it exactly, but oh gosh, hurry. Come on, dude, I got all day. Zoom in. Oh god, where'd I go? Zoom out. Zoom in. There we go. Okay, copy this. Make sure I paste it everywhere. Paste. Paste, I guess. Yeah. Paste here. And paste it up here too. Okay, let's go all the way over to the end. I don't even know where the end's at. I think it's right here. Yeah. It's a little bit off here. Let's go back to this layer and copy that. This piece of ceiling onto everything. Zoom out. Come on, zoom out. There you go. Zoom back in. Down. Out. Out. copy. Make sure to paste it. I missed it. Whole floor. It's a little tricky to get these things to move the way you want them to move. But this seems to work. Sometimes. Keep going. I want to do every bit of this ceiling. Okay, that's good. Go back to this layer, make sure I do all this too. I don't know where that one's at. I think it stopped right here. Yeah. Zoom out. Zoom back in. I should paste that once and on each floor. There we go. Copy. Paste. 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 And find the end of it over here. I think it ends right here. Yeah. Paste. Paste. And okay, that should have got all of it. Da 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 da. I've been streaming all day. Well, not all day, but I like to stream the gaming computer, but it's so dang hot in here. I was short like $5 on getting my the YouTube payment thing. I wanna straighten out the ceiling a little bit too once but that works. It works for the ceiling. Yeah, I was short just a little bit. I was like, dang, I was short like $5, I think it was, before I could get the monthly payment thing from YouTube. It was like so close. I know Alien Sun tried to. I was like, oh man, I sent him a message though. I was like, man, I appreciate it. I appreciated the effort, but YouTube takes their cut too. So I forgot about that. So it was short more than $5. It was like it was super close. Okay, well that cut off some of our stuff, but still the ceiling, you know, kind of makes it look better. I'll go in and fix some blocks into the ceiling, make it look better too. Make some decent looking blocks. This one didn't turn out like I wanted. I could actually probably use I tried using the floor blocks, that didn't work. It has to be at an angle like this. Could probably use something like this. Just to make it, maybe I don't even need blocks. Let me see what this would look like. Just use a texture. Shrink this texture to get more noise. And then add the shadow. Where's that? 8. So I need to go 16 maybe. Nah. Was this 8? Yeah. That one. Yeah, it's fine. I should have just that textured look would look like. Instead of using the blocks, I might put a couple lines through there, but not as many as I had. Scene. Is it like way too much? It was way too many. Go check on the doggy again in a few minutes. Yeah, definitely need some kind of lines through there. Man, I'm still not sure if I want that at all. Ceiling. I hate that I had to put this layer in there. I just redesigned the door to fit, because that's just comes way down too low. Yeah, I'll redesign the door. I want to take these out, I guess, because it's kind of throwing off some of the graphics in the background too much. Like half of the pillars getting covered at the top. I don't like that. I'd have to redesign those walls if I do this. It looks fine without it, but I'm not going to be able to put the doorways like I wanted, so that kind of sucks. Like this pillar here, it's got a top to it up here. You can't even see the top of it. I'd have to move all those down on every one of the walls. So I'm just going to take that off. It's kind of a bummer, but it happens. You got to try something to see if it works, and if it don't, then you know. I didn't think about that when I first started making the castle walls, or I would have designed it around that. Yeah, like here you can see the tops of them. I hate that you can't see the. And again, that adds depth to it though, but I don't know. Maybe I should add that depth. I have to redesign every one of these walls though. Like bring this down a little. Kind of a bummer, man. I don't know what to do. Undo. And undo. Did that even add those back in? Yeah. Let me look at it again here. See if that's something I'm wanting to do or not. There's my buddy's back. I'm probably going to get off here then. He's back. He's probably got his battery. I mean, it looks decent with the ceiling. But again, it's cutting off my pillars up here. I don't know, man. I'd hate to have to redesign every one of these just for the ceiling. This would make my doorway work though. Dang it. Decisions. I might leave it in, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. Appreciate everybody watching. And it's time for me to go though. I'll see what my friend's gonna do out here. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the crazy nonsense I've been putting on here. Hopefully you liked the stream. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you want.